Alright, so my anchor is already set, and that is just my kick and a really simple sub bass groove that goes like this. Nothing fancy, right? So now, all we're gonna do is find a bunch of stuff to go with it to fill in the empty spaces and to make it more interesting. So for that, I recommend like stabby sounds. You can use like longer basses as well, but like I guess for my particular style, I tend to go for stabby sounds. This guy, and it's a bass called Housekeeping. And so now we just fill in some spaces, like put some around. It's in G, so already like it's got more interest, right? A top layer. Okay, so now let's do that again with something else. So bass 2, and this time I might use Hive because that's another favorite of mine, Yuhi Hive. And I like using, there's a preset on here called Clean Super Pluck. I like this one, but if you take I gotta take the reverb off. Hold on a second. Sounds good as a bass layer. So we're just adding in little bits of syncopation. Might duplicate that. And there, I think. Cool. Maybe. It might get a bit tiresome. We'll see how we go. And then, again with something else. So, this time we might have a look around. We could try Vital. Vital's a free one. And it's awesome. So, alright, the initial preset. Let's see what we got here. Big stomp. I don't know if that's going to work, but let's try. It's G, so let's just put it up there. Okay, well, first thing we need to do is EQ that. I kind of like it, to be honest. Let's see what we can do. I've already got a sub bass, so I'm just EQing out all the sub layer because I don't want to interfere with the kick too much. Next thing we can do is track spacer. The tricky thing is, like, once you get all these basses, you have to either work them around, like you have to either syncopate them around the kick, or you gotta use something like track spacer or a sidechain ducker or something like that to get it around the kick. So here what I'm doing is just, if you haven't got track spacer, I highly recommend it. It's very good. All I did was sidechain it to the kick, and then I just turned the amount down a little bit. And then what I did, I turned the high cut down. So that means like this part here will not be affected by track spacer. So it's not ducking that part, which means you'll be able to hear the high part of the bass over the kick, which means it's not going to duck the bass around the kick. Listen to the difference. Hold on. You can hear it going. But then if I turn this down so the high parts come through, it lets it play over the top of the kick, which is cool. And I think I might... That actually sounds kind of... Let's turn it down a little bit. It needs a whomp at the end of that. Another thing you can do is bounce it to audio, which I might do now. Bounce in place. And that is the MS-20 reverse, because that's what I'm going to do. Once it's in audio, you can kind of mess with it a little bit in ways that you can't necessarily do in when it's a MIDI clip. So here's what it sounds like, reverse. Not bad. Bum. What if we turn that down a little bit more? I haven't gain staged these. Actually, I should probably do that now. One moment, please. All right, there we go. So all I did was just add my clip to zero chain to all of these, and then I just gain staged them using DP Meter by TB Pro Audio, which is an amazing plugin. Hang on, why is that peaking at 2? There we go. So we've got our main groove there, which is kind of fun, I think. That could probably be like every 8 bars, maybe. I don't know. It's just it's all trial and error at this point, right? Oh, no, hang on. Let's add a little bit of swing to all of these. Just a second. Wink. P. All, and then we'll just put a 16th swing B. Already, like, within what? How long's it been? I don't know. What have we got? 16 minutes. So there we go. Just over 15 minutes, and we're cooking already. Like, just with like 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds. Well, yeah, 4 sounds plus a sub bass, and then like you can go nuts. You can add whatever sounds you want. So let's try another Vital one. So all I'm doing is just looking for sounds that are kind of fun that could fit. There we go. Let's leave that out for now. Let's delete that, and then I'll whip up a quick beat, and then you can hear how it sounds. Okay, I'm back. This is the beat that I made, and this is it with the bass that we just made as well, all together. Not bad. All right, gang. I hope that helps. If you're still here, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.